welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone's having a phenomenal day today. And today I'm excited because it is the wrap-up review of Shop Mustache from the sixth? Was it the 6th? I have no idea. I think it was the 6th. Why should be like really off? I think it's the 6th.
That's 6th.
6, yes! I was right. I don't have my phone in front of me, so I'm not looking at it. But yes, so if you're unfamiliar with what a Shop My Stash is, basically I'm a beauty hoarder and I have too much things. I literally just went through part of the current beauty room that's going to eventually be moved into the future beauty room. We'll do a whole video on that later on. And I just found even more things and I'm kind of disgusted with myself. But I keep buying more. It's a terrible habit. So basically I keep going through my stash and using up things. So this is what I used from the 6th presented for what I used for a week. Let's get into it. So first, let's talk about skincare, mostly because it's in here. Skin and hair, beauty. I don't know what to call it. I could try like a name. I don't know. Who cares? So I have like a little Sephora bag. So I'm just going to pull things out at random. So let's go ahead and do face masks since that's the first thing I physically grabbed in here. I'll grab all 3 of them. So the face mask that I use this week. So I use the Sephora Rose face mask, which is ultra moisturizing and brightening. No joke, guys, these are clean. I'm like OCD like that. If they're going back into a makeup bag, one, because they'll go into an empties later, but they're also, to make sure I don't lose them, I stick them after I've used them back into my bag. And so yeah, I literally stand there after like I've put it on, I'm like washing the container out because I'm weird. Only me. Does anyone else do that? No, probably not. What are you focusing on, camera? I would say a ghost, but like that scares me. So yes, he was really nice. I love the Sephora face masks. If you haven't used them, they're bomb. They're just really nice and calming and relaxing. I like that they have like the, like there are some face masks that are just like the plain face masks you literally just tack on. But these ones have little slits in them so you can kind of mold them more towards your face, and I like that. I also use these Skin Iceland Hydro Cool Firming Eye Gels. These things are bomb. If you're looking for an amazing eye gel, not eye gel, come on, focus for me, baby. What am I trying to think? Under eye mask. How was that hard? Under eye mask. But if you're looking for one that's really good, this is bomb. I love it because it almost feels like a sticker is like a terrible word for it, but it does. It just, you can literally just tack it onto your under eye. It goes on so easy and so smooth, but you can literally feel it as time progresses because I think you only use it on for what, 10 minutes? 10 minutes? 10 minutes. But you can feel it as the minutes like start to progress. It's starting to get tight under your under eyes, and it firms everything. But I like it because it helps with the discoloration under my eyes because it helps to cool everything down. So it helps with like puffiness. And then the last one, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like use him because I'm terrified. This is from Glam Glow. This is their Thirsty Mud Hydrating Treatment, and I swear it was in one of my like first Shop My Stashes that I ever did. Obviously I don't think it was this bottle, I think it was a different one that I used. Focus for me. But my problem with the Glam Glow mask is my skin just seems to be very sensitive to them. I don't know what it is they put in there that just makes my skin go wah! So I literally, because I was terrified, because I remember, I want to say it was specifically this one, that irritated my nose. So I was just like, bump that, we're going to try it, but we're just going to do it on my cheeks. I definitely left my skin feeling really soft and hydrated, but it left them very red and puffy, which wasn't very cute. But after I did the rest of my skincare routine, my face looked fine. So, not a problem. I will probably reintroduce them to the entirety of my face, just not right now. Next thing, let's start with the face washes that I used. Where is the other face wash? There it is. So I used the First Aid Beauty Face Cleanser. So that was what he looks like. So my thing with him, I absolutely adore this face cleanser. Come on, focus for me, baby. I love that I call my camera baby. There we go. It's very similar to, like, I swear it's Simple, which is a drugstore skincare line. But the consistency of it, it's very, it's kind of slimy gel. It has like this iridescent look to it. It's a very strange consistency. But once you actually start massaging it into your skin, I use a Luna Play right now. Hopefully eventually I think I'm going to get a Luna Mini because I think the actual full-size Lunas are huge. But after I get that in, it leaves my face feeling really nice and soft and nourished, and that's what I really, really like about it. Definitely not what Simple did to me. Simple left me dry. And then the other one I used was from Honest Beauty, and this is their Refreshingly Clean Powder Cleanser. And so I used this one, and I planned for it to be more of like an exfoliation because it sounded a lot like the Amore Pacific powdered cleanser, which is very kind of, it's like, you don't want to use it every single day on your face because it pulls out all the impurities and like helps get rid of excess dead skin. So I ended up only using 2. It had 3 in here. So this is what their little packets looked like. I don't think the camera lighting is going to get it to where you guys can actually see the shifting of the powder. I don't know if you guys can. No, it's not going to let it. I can see it in the actual light because I'm like holding it up to the light. So basically what you're supposed to do with this is you're supposed to dump the powder onto your hands and mix it with a tiny bit of water, and then that becomes like your cleanser, which is great if you're good at eyeballing how much water you need to add, because it's not like add like 3 drops of water. No, it's just like, you know, add water to cleanser powder and then it makes your cleanser, and I'm like, that's cool. Yeah, it's like the Amore Pacific one that I used, and when I used it I had to redo it because I ended up putting too much water. So I learned, I just kind of wet my hands and then I'll slowly like take one of my hands and like tap a little bit more water in to make more cleanser. But I really liked it. I love my skin feeling really soft. I just think it's very inconvenient. I just think the struggle is real with using a powder. Let me not forget about these because these were in my shower, and so they actually weren't in my bag because they're a little bit big. So this is from Project Beauty. This is their hair gurt. Not to be confused with yogurt. I love that. This is their Strawberry Banana Smoothing Yogurt Shampoo. So I loved him and then I hated him all in the same time. Let's see if he will focus for you guys. I think the glare on the top of him is making him hard to focus from the camera light. My lighting is not playing with me today. There he goes. I love the way it smells. It smells just like a smoothie. Focus back on my face. My problem with it is it left my hair feeling really nice and soft and nourished for like the first day, and then right after that it left my hair feeling very coarse and dry. It's actually one of the reasons I was so confident I was going to get through every single product that I put in my shop, my stash, and then I ended up having to skip on this one. So it was from Shea Moisture, and it's their Argan Smoothing Hair Mask. I got on clearance at Target, so you can see that lovely clearance stick from that Target. But I ended up skipping him, and I used the, it's the Husk Keratin mask because I'm familiar with it, and this one I've had struggles with before, so I'd rather use something comfortable. And I don't think it's the product. I do not think it's the product that gave me the issues. I think it's the combination of what I used, because the conditioner I used was the chlorine, I'm gonna go chlorine, I don't know. It has daisies on it, but this is their Blonde Highlights Conditioner with Chamomile, which I love it. It gives lots of shine and it's really nice and soft. I just don't think it's hydrating enough for what my hair needs, and so I think the combination of, you know, the slight hydration that this thing is giving, it needed just a little bit more love to give it that full, complete feel, and I just don't think that conditioner worked well with that. So we would definitely revisit him later and try him with a couple other combinations to see if he works better. Next thing, I have a BYU strip in here. I used a BYU strip. I did it so I wouldn't forget to put him in my empties, because I will do that. In fact, they are the Honest Beauty little cleanser things. I don't actually know how that thing comes. I don't know if it's like the Amore Pacific since the bottle, or they literally give you individual packets to use for your face every single day. That's wasteful. I should look into that. I didn't though. I don't have my phone with me. For the serum I used the Ahava. Is that how you pronounce it, Sissy? Ahava. And this is their Dead Sea Crystal Osmoter. I have no idea. It's their serum. It's a facial serum. It's supposed to it's an intense wrinkle reduction, firming, and glow. I liked it. I mostly liked that it absorbed quickly into my skin and it wasn't too heavy feeling, which is what I find with a lot of like the oil serums. So I don't really like, I prefer like the Ulla Henriksen True Serum, how it's almost like a gel, and then the Clarins, because that one's literally like a lotion. I enjoy this because I'm lazy and I don't want to wait for the serum to fully set into my skin, but he's set pretty quickly. My only struggle with him is the cap. So the little pump piece, it kind of moves a little, and so the oil actually started dripping out of it. So that's one of the reasons why the box was kept, so I could keep him in the box. So it was less likely that he would get all over my everythings inside the bag. I think he's literally going to live in my bathroom now. Moisturizer I used, I'm almost out of it. I'm probably going to end up using him randomly. I'll probably to put him with another moisturizer to finish him up. But this is the Renewed Hope in a Jar from Philosophy, and this is it's supposed to be refreshing and refining moisturizer. I love Philosophy. Philosophy's bomb. I can't talk enough about them. I really haven't tried anything I think that I haven't enjoyed from them. Come on, focus for me, please. Please focus. Please. Let's try. I think it's focused. I hate the small words because my brain's like, what? Is it focused? I think so. So this is actually it. I want to do a video on it. I'm going to have to do a whole video and just like recap you guys on what's going on with videos and things like that. Because there is 3 different Philosophy Purity Made Simple sets and they have like an extra thing in it. And this is one of the things inside of it. But I really like it. It's nice and it's not too heavy and it's not too light. It's kind of just in the middle. But it leaves my face feeling really nice and calm and just rejuvenated, and I love it. Is that one of the things that said on there was rejuvenating? No. But it is. It's fabulous. Really enjoyed that. Next thing. Okay, so you actually will see a couple things, and if you watched my Future Shop My Style Show videos yesterday, you have already seen these 2 things became a repeat. So I used the SK2 Facial Treatment Essence. No joke, guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I still don't really know what facial essence does. So I'm actually probably going to... If you're a Rouge member, there's like an extra special beauty hotline that's special to just Rouge members and that you can ask questions to. And I'm probably going to like call them and figure out like what the fudge is this supposed to be doing, because I feel like it's almost like I'm just throwing water on my face and I feel like it's doing something, but I think it's all in my mind. But I end up using him next week so I can hopefully have more research and actually see if there's something going on with him. The next thing that is a repeat is from Caudalie, and this is their Beauty Elixir with Smoothing Glowing Complexion. No joke, guys, like I haven't even put a dent in this bottle. Like I don't think you guys can really see that. Come and focus for me so hopefully they can see the little line of where the liquid is. Come on, focus for me, camera. Like I'm trying to like give it, there we go. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, there you go. Now you guys can kind of see it. But I really put a dent in this. I love it. It's nice and tingly and refreshing, and I literally was like, it smells like rosemary, and I was looking at the ingredients, and it does definitely have rosemary in there. It just left my skin feeling nice and calm and amazing and tight and just beautiful. I just, literally, I think it's become my favorite toner I have ever tried, and I love it so much. It's amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Highly recommend. If you can get, it was this bag. What was the name of this bag? It was from JCPenney Sephora. Oh, goodness. Sissy, do you remember what the name of this set was? Let Love Glow? Was that this one?
Or is it the blushing one?
No, blushing was the makeup one. This is Let Love Glow. I want to say that's the name of it. Don't kill me if it's wrong. But they had an awesome set from JCPenney Sephora, which you can only get at JCPenney Sephora. But it had him in there, and it's just, oh, it's amazing. Another thing is I tried the Origins Plantscriptions Anti-Aging Power Eye Cream. I loved it. Like, it left my under eyes pretty quickly after putting it on, feeling nice and firm, but it took away my dark circles, which I really appreciated. It looks weird. There we go. There's the trees. But I really, really enjoyed this. My only struggle with him was making sure I didn't dispense too much product. What are you focusing on? That I didn't spend too much product out onto my eyes, and then I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? Put it all over my cheekbones? But I really enjoyed him. He was fabulous. The next thing I used, which was for my hair, I actually put some in right before this video because he feels amazing. This is from Caviar. Is that the name of it? No, it's all Ternina. Guys, I'm terrible with pronunciations, but this is the Caviar CC Cream 10-in-1 Complete Correction Leave-In Hair Protectant. So I put this in before I blow dry my hair. It's supposed to add moisture, shine, smoothness, softness, UV protection. Why does your hair need UV protection?
It doesn't burn.
How does hair burn? Don't get smart with me in the comments below of how your hair can burn with fire. Don't do it. I know that. Manageability, strength, anti-breakage, love that. Heat protection and light hold. I definitely feel like it helps to hold my style. That was like a weird, look at that highlighter, guys. I can't wait to talk about him. But I love it. It leaves my hair feeling really nice and soft and just nourished, and that's what I enjoy so much about him and being my hair protectant. So he's fabulous. And then the last thing from my hair skin beauty bag is from Josie Marin. And this is their Whipped Argan Body Oil and Be Joyful Vanilla Apricot. Look at all those smudges from me using it. I think he's very great. There he goes. But oh my gosh, I didn't even hardly put a dent in it because a little really goes a long way with this. Like, I'm going to try to turn it so you guys can actually see. There's really no dent in there. So when I pulled it out, because it has like the, you know, the safety seal face, it has a safety seal on it and there was so much product on there. But this tub, because it was what? It came in the same set. I want to say, yes, it came in this set. The Let Love Glow set. For the reasons I think I got 2 of them. It came in Let Love Glow, right? I'm pretty sure it did. Did it come in Let Love Glow? The Josie Marin? Yes, because the other one I got was Power of the Petal. That's the one I got 2 of as well, because I know I got 2 of these. That shouldn't have been so hard to figure out. Back into this. I just scratched my face. I'm terrible. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I ended up taking the safety seal cap and using that and putting some of that lotion on because there was just so much covered in there. Because literally it was filled to the brim. But it feels so soft and so nourishing, and it smooths over the skin and just glides over the skin so well. And I loved it so much. Now let's move on into dropping things onto the floor so I can find them later. I'm terrible. Literally, guys, I thought I was almost out of like face cleansers and stuff until I realized, especially face scrubs, until I realized half of them are just in the filming room and not in the room that I store some of my stuff in, which is not the future filming room. It's so crazy, guys. But let's move on. So, a makeup world. So I ended up putting them, because this is the makeup bag that I decided to choose since I was going pretty light with stuff to palettes. And I really wanted to use this makeup bag. But I ended up tossing everything into my Son of a Beach from Benefit bag because he's adorable. I love him. But he's huge. It's mostly where I like using him. So let's start off with what is inside this little baggie. So first thing, I love this. This is from... Oh, I'm trying to remember how to pronounce this brand. I'm going to say Doce. It's wrong. I know it's wrong. I don't care. This is their Freematic eyeshadow in the shade Marissa 67. It's a shimmer shade. That is the brand's name of the box. Focus for me, please, so they can see it. So they can go, that's not how you pronounce it. Okay, welcome to my channel. I don't pronounce things correctly. Especially on the days my sister isn't here to go, that's not how you pronounce that, and it's French and you're saying it in a Spanish accent that's offensive. But this is the eyeshadow, and it's just this beautiful shimmery burgundy color, and I'm actually wearing it on my eyes right now.
You're saying it wrong. It's not Leviosa.
Oh my gosh. Get out. Oh my goodness. But I am going to actually put him. So, you guys don't really, you kind of see him peeking out. This little box right here is the Tarte brush set from the holidays. And it has a Z palette attached to it. So that's actually what this little guy's going to end up going into, so I don't end up losing him and I don't have to keep holding the box. But I really enjoyed him. His pigmentation is gorgeous and I love it. And I ended up using him, and one of the reasons I picked this palette was the Too Faced Chocolate Bar, because I felt like it went really, really well with him. Because it's got like cherry cordial up here and amaretto, which is right here, and then it's got black truffle down here, right there. And those shades just worked really, really well with that eyeshadow. I've actually used that eyeshadow twice now. I just love this palette, especially like Champagne Truffle. Champagne Truffle right here is a beautiful brow highlight, and just, oh, he's absolutely beautiful. Cool favorite palette. He's amazing. Continuing on with what is inside of here. So I only used this once, and you guys will only see it if I finally surrender my phone to my sissy so that she can get the vlogs off my phone. Literally, there'll be moments where I just don't have my phone on me and I'm okay with it because I'm doing something else, and I could totally give it to her to let her download the videos onto her computer so she can edit it and make it into a video, make it a vlog for you guys. But literally, I'm like, it's like my baby. It's like it's my security blanket. I like having it with me, even if I'm not using it. And so I'm like, one day it will come off my phone and you guys will get those vlogs. I'm trying to release them slowly so you guys aren't just getting 5 million vlogs, because I feel like that's not what this channel is all about. But yes, I used the Too Faced Bulletproof 24-hour shadow liner, which is supposed to be like as an eyeshadow and eyeliner. But I only wore it in my vlog when I was at Universal. He's not going to focus for me well. Mostly because after I had done all my contouring, because I actually contoured that day, I contoured and highlighted, and I just liked the look so much that I really didn't want to overpower it with an eye, so I decided just to take the little shadow liner, give myself a little line, and put some mascara on and call it a day. The lip products that I used this week, so I used 4 different ones, and I did use each and every one of them. So I used from Benefit, this is their Lolly Tint. If you're unfamiliar with Lolly Tint or Benny Tint, they are fabulous lip stains that do not move. And don't swatch them. If you're in Benefit, anything, don't swatch them. Like, at least don't swatch them on you, and that doesn't mean grab your friend and make them wear the swatches, because they really will not come off very easily. If you want to get them off your skin, you have to use like an oil. He doesn't want to focus. I think the camera light is just too bright for him. But I love it. It's a nice, pretty, like, pinky purple tone. But I love that you can build on it so you can wear it really light, which is what I typically do, because the purple is not normally like a color I go for. But yes, I really, really love it. I just love that it stays. I used him during my Universal trip. The lipstick I'm wearing right now is from Lipstick Queen, and is the Saint Bright Rose, and I love him. Literally, like, I got this on Nordstrom Rack because I wasn't paying full price for these lipsticks. But they glide on really, really nicely. They're not quite the same consistency as the Too Faced La Creme lipsticks, but they're pretty. I like them. They're cool. Speaking of purple, when I was talking about my lovely little Lolly Tint, I actually did pull a purple lipstick to wear. So this is from Tarte. This is their Tarte's lip paint, and this is in the shade Yas. But it's this really beautiful purple shade, and I literally grabbed it because I was just like, I never feel like I'm going to wear it, and so I wanted to give myself an excuse to wear it and to find a look to blend with it. So it's really nice. I love the Tarte lip paints. They really stay really, really well. They're definitely not kiss proof or anything like that. But next lipstick, which actually came also out of that Let Love Glow set. This is not, by the way, a sponsor for JCPenney Sephora gift sets. I just really like them. They're bomb. But this is from Bite, and this is their Amuse Bouche lipstick, and this is in the shade Sweet Cream. Oh, it is so freaking pretty. I love it. I think it's become my new favorite, like, spring, summertime lipstick. It's just absolutely gorgeous on my skin tone, and he doesn't really want to focus. What are you focusing on? My skin follicles? Like, I don't know. I don't know, guys. It's being special. I know someone made a comment on my camera focusing, and I'm like, we're still learning each other. You know, we're 2 months into our relationship, but we're still learning. Give us a break. He still doesn't have a name. The mascara, I know I talked about it last week. I think is this the third? No, next week's the 3rd week. I think I'm going to be using it 4 weeks in a row, though. Yawning. This is from Too Faced. This is their Better Than Sex mascara. This is their waterproof version, which I love that it doesn't move anywhere. My struggle with him is getting him off. It's never putting it on. It's the getting off process that's a pain in my butt, because it really adheres hard to my lashes, and my skin is one really, really sensitive. But I'm also terrified of ripping out my eyelashes, which I did the first time I took off this, because it did not want to come off, and when I ended up, I pulled too hard on my lashes, and I don't think you guys can actually see it anymore. I'm going to try to get closer. No, you guys can't see it well. But there's a small chunk on my right eye where there's like a little hole from where my lashes got pulled out. It was not a fun experience. It wasn't a painful experience, but it was not a cute experience. I discovered I used the Release Me from Philosophy, and if I kind of just pat it onto my lashes, let it chill for a sec, and then I come back with that cotton pad, the same one, and I start going in slow circular motions around the base of the eyelashes, it comes off like a breeze. But you gotta be very careful with it. But I love it because it really is waterproof and does not want to move. Also, don't sleep in it because your lashes might adhere to each other, and then you can't open your eyes well because they're stuck and glued together. That happened. It's terrible. I'm sometimes terrible, and I'll end up like getting tired and I'll fall asleep. Gotta move because literally we're running out of time in this video. So this is from, I'm going to say it's Ipkin. This is their Radiant Cream Primer, which is also a repeat, mostly because it's almost out, and I kind of just want to get through it. So it literally, like, I'm actually going to show you guys a little bit. It looks like paint. No, it's white. It reminds me literally of like a moisturizer. There he is. But it definitely gives more of like a dewy finish. Like you guys can see that. It gives more of a dewy finish to your skin. And then what I traditionally like, I like more of that matte, poreless kind of finish when it comes to my face. But it was nice, it works, and it feels very light, so I kind of enjoy it, especially since I've been going to Orlando a lot to go to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter because it's right before all the kitties get out, and I don't want to go when the kitties are out because it's too busy. I don't like it. Next thing that I used, and you guys will not get to see him probably again because he'll become part of my permanent makeup bag that I use each and every week. This is from Makeup Forever. This is their Ultra HD Foundation, Invisible Coverage Foundation. There it is. I'm like, what is it? So this is what it looks like. So he is a pump foundation, which is super duper fun. He's a lot thinner because the last foundation that I used was from Tarte, and he's a lot thinner than the Tarte, but I kind of like that because I felt like you could see a little bit more of my freckles, so you were kind of seeing more of my natural like skin's look. But after I put on everything else, like I don't think you guys can even tell I have freckles. Nope. I look very smooth. I'm literally like, you guys can see them on like my arms and stuff. There they are. I'm a very freckly person, but I have them all over my face, but you guys never get to see them because even though it does leave it after I put it on, after you know you conceal, you powder, you highlight, you bronze, you blush, like there's just, it's gone. But yes, I really enjoyed this. I loved its coverage, and it's amazing, and it's not too heavy on my skin. The last two things I used, I'm not going to really get into this one because I got into him last week. I reused Cheek Parade. He's bomb. I love California in here. If you haven't tried California, get Cheek Parade. Don't buy them individually. That's stupid. Literally, it's like if you bought one more thing, either another blush or another bronzer, you would have that palette because he's only $58. $58? I think so. And the last thing, I'm in love, and he's actually getting, I believe, I repeated him. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Nicole Guerrero. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Highlighter palette, and it's just like you can kind of see that I've dipped into him. But it's really like I have hardly dipped into them at all. Like they look like they're more beat into on camera than what they actually are in real life. Like let me turn them flat. You guys even see any dents in there? Not really. But I absolutely love it. I am actually wearing Kitty Cat as my brow highlight, and I also have Forever Lit on the inside of my eyes. I love it. I've been using it as eyeshadows and as highlighter, and I feel like a glazed donut with him. He's so freaking pretty. I think this side's a little bit more intense than this side. No, it's not. It's the same. But yes, that's it for this video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to get notifications for when the videos go up, because I know this one's going up really late, hit that little notifications button. And if you want to follow me on my social medias, there's a link in the description below. There's also a link to the giveaway if you've not entered the giveaway, which I love. It is amazing. And I know the things I'm giving away are like sold out in a lot of places. But that's it, guys. Stay foxy.